big forest bed. Nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head. They keep falling. So I just did me some talking to the sun. And I said I didn't like the way he got things done. Sleeping on the job. Those raindrops are falling on my head. They keep falling. But there's one thing I know. Blues they send to meet me. Won't they feed me? It won't be
Once again, we're doing something different tonight.
happiness.
It's all about the Sherry S. Chit-Chat radio show. I know you're used to seeing me on a Sunday.
Raindrops keep falling on my head.
Today would normally be the Caribbean Pledges, but tonight we're doing something different. It's the Sherry S. Chit-Chat radio show.
Cry is not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining.
All right, and I want to say good evening, and welcome to the Sherry S. Chit-Chat radio show. And should I say at night? Yeah, the Sherry S. Chit-Chat radio show at night, right here on JAIRiE radio, where we have real conversations with people who are making a positive impact through their work and creativity. Tonight, I'm excited to be joined by author DARREN HEATH, a UK-based author who writes uplifting fiction stories and motivational quotes created to inspire children, teenagers, young adults, and adults. His work blends imagination with powerful life lessons, encouraging confidence, purpose, and positive thinking across generations. Please help me welcome to the show, author DARREN HEATH. What's up, Darren?
Thank you very much, JAIRiE. Thank you for having me here. Good evening. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, everyone.
Thank you for having me here. It's been a pleasure to be here.
And what we're going to be doing today, we just going to hold a vibe, have a little drink and knock glass, and just have a positive moment. I want to take a moment to say much love to everyone who is listening to us today on YouTube, everyone on Facebook Live, everyone on Mixcloud, everyone on the world map, everyone on JAIRieradio.com. We're telling we are a global radio station. We're all over the world tonight. Taking a moment to say much love to everyone in Germany right now, everyone in Canada, Ontario, Canada, what's up? United States, good evening. So I'm here tonight. I'm normally here on a Sunday, and we're doing something different tonight, holding a vibe with this author right here. His name is DARREN HEATH. And we're not rushing tonight, no rush tonight,
That's all right.
And don't forget that you can call and speak to the author live in studio at studio line is 718-785-5760. Studio line 718-785-5760. And for all my listeners overseas, you can call on WhatsApp at 347-688-3106. 347-688-3106. And before we go into the music, Darren, I just want you to tell me a little about yourself and your journey into becoming an author.
Well, my journey, as you know, I was born in Jamaica.
Yes.
And I migrated to England.
Yes.
Where I continue my studies. I've been a teacher for 10 years.
Oh, really?
A lot of people didn't know that.
Oh, you taught in Jamaica?
No, but when I went to England, then I finished university.
Ah.
And then I started teaching there.
What did you teach?
Maths.
What?
And ICT and business back in the days.
What?
Yes.
So you're a smart man.
Yeah.
You're a maths teacher.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
And then from the teaching, what happened up next?
You know, by doing a lot of lesson planning and always have to be inspiring young people.
Yeah.
Then I've always, love story and gradually turned that passion into writing books and continue to inspire other people.
So it just, oh, here we go. Right, it's going to be a busy night tonight. Call, I think I lost that one. Caller, you can call us back. All right, sorry about that. Caller, you can call us back. If you are local, you can call us at 718-785-5760. And if you're on WhatsApp, it's 347-688-3106. We have an author here in studio tonight, and he was telling us about himself and about his journey and how he got started into becoming an author. A young brother said he was a maths teacher. What else did he teach?
Business and ICT. So moving away from maths and then started writing books. Someone may say, how is it a maths teacher could write a book?
Yeah.
But later on in the program, you'll know more about that. Keep watching.
Keep watching, all right? Don't go nowhere. Yeah. All right, I want to take a moment to say much love to everyone over here at this radio station. It's JAIRiE Radio, and JAIRiE Radio is a Queens-based radio station. It's a Black-owned business because we like to highlight that. It's a Black-owned business, and we try to support everyone in our communities, artists, every entrepreneurs, everyone who's making a difference in their communities. Our goal is to highlight and showcase them. All right, and of course, Darren was telling me what inspired him to start, right? Because you could have write anything, but what inspired you to write fiction? Because for you to write the motivational contents that you bring for the people, you have to kind of think deep, don't it?
Yeah. I kind of was inspired by the desire to encourage others, and share that positive message through storytelling.
So you were you a part of like a group, or how did you, I'm just curious to know. You just decide you want to write. What happened?
Let's say people who know me for a numbers of years know that I can be a comedian maybe most of the time of my life. Where they either laughing with me, laughing at me, or laughing at the things I say.
Yeah.
So for me, I normally write short stories, and I normally tell them to others sometimes. I know, people back in the days, they would say you make up stories.
Yeah.
See, those skills were actually there before.
Yeah.
But then it started to manifest itself into something different when you're open your imagination to different things.
All right. So people, there you have it. His name is Darren Heath. He's an author and he is a professional. He's a very charismatic brother, and he believes in what he's doing, and good home bringing and good upbringing. And you grew up in a church, right?
Yes, actually. Well, we all have to be. Back in the days, we all have to be. We all have to be, yes.
And did you find that growing up in the church kind of left its mark on you, kind of help you in inspiring how you wrote and stuff?
Yes,
and so on?
because it teaches you a certain patient wisdom and understanding, because you may started to write something and then you may have a writer's block and you may thinking, I can't get anything to write in a week's or month's time.
Yeah.
What's going on? But you just need to have patience and let it flow, because writing doesn't always happen just research and write. Sometimes you have to wait for that inspiration to hit. All
right. And before I even go further, I'm curious for those people who are looking at me. We're not going to go into the books yet, but I just want to show them the cover of what the books look like. But before that, I'm going to play a song for you, because I know you're a Barry Salmon fan. But I'm going to play a Barry's that I am sure is not your usual kind of Barry's.
Well, let's see.
Let's see.
I think I know them all. Let's see.
All right, let's see. All right, hold on. Caller, you live. Caller, good evening. we lost that call again. I think someone was trying to call us from overseas. So UK, probably UK trying to call us in. And of course, full house tonight, we also have our brother, Billy Boy. We're gonna be having, it's a nice thing going on right here tonight. Love when the authors and the singers come through. Big thing tonight. All right. So make sure I get him on camera right here. Billy Boy.
For those who doesn't know, he's my real brother from birth.
Billy Boy is
He's my smaller brother, but I look younger.
A smaller brother.
But I look younger.
You're the younger one.
Yeah, I look
so
younger.
hold on. Caller, good evening. You're live. Caller, you live? Oh, I'm not sure. Caller, you live? I hear them. They're there, but they're not saying nothing. Caller, good evening. All right, they can call us back. What's going on? But anyway, so you're saying that Billy Boy is your younger brother.
But I look younger.
Both of you look good. Both of you look good.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a nice vibe today. Let me have a drink to Tony. All right, so Billy Boy, I want you to say hello to the people out there who shouting out anything. Shout at everybody who is listening to you right now, Billy Boy.
Greetings, love and respect. I don't know, so this is. Greetings.
Greetings.
Yeah, love and respect. Of course, this is Billy Boy, the Jamaican cowboy.
All right, we're gonna try again. Let's see one. All right. Huh? Yeah. Caller, good evening. You're live.
Hi, I was just calling in to listen to the show.
Can you speak a little louder?
I was calling because a friend of mine supposed to be on the show tonight.
All right, they're listening to you right now. We have Darren Heath and we have Billy Boy, the Jamaican cowboy. So I want you to say hello to them. They can hear you.
Hi, guys.
Hey, how you doing?
Respect, I'm blessed.
I'm well. It's Michelle.
Oh, hi, Michelle. How you doing? You're right.
Michelle!
I'm good.
Respect.
Hey. I don't know why I thought it was going to be a little different. I didn't. Hello?
We're here, but you're breaking up a little bit.
I'm not sure why I'm actually hearing this through my watch, but I'm actually on my phone.
I think you got a bad line. Are you cooking at the same time?
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're not cooking. All right then. So.
All right. So thank you so much for calling, Michelle. Keep on listening to the show. I'm sure you're gonna hear some interesting thing about the author tonight. His name is Darren Heath, and Billy Boy, the Jamaican cowboy, is here. So we're gonna be dropping some tunes, some Billy Boy too. Thank you so much. Have a blessed night.
Oh, you do the same.
Thank you. All right, people. So I was just telling Darren that I know he's a Barry Salmon fan. I'm gonna play a song. I'm not even sure if he's familiar with it.
I think I know all of it.
One step ahead and you're out. One step
That's Barry's.
behind and you're down.
I gotta say, I probably don't know that one. I stand corrected. I take that defeat. Honestly, you're good.
Shining. One step ahead and you're out. One step behind and you're down. You're down. You got to be where that spotlight is shining, shining. One day you won't hear the sound, and there'll be no one around. 'Cause there was never that spotlight. Oh,
right, that's the voice of Mr. Barry Salmon. All right. Caller, good evening, you're live.
Hi, good night.
Good evening.
Good. Oh, it's good.
The author
good
is here.
evening,
Author is
good
here
night.
with you, and so is Billy Boy.
Hi, Billy Boy. This is Karen from Tasha's Golden Class of 1992 in the house.
Respect and blessing, of course. I remember you guys. Of course, Karen, remember.
Oh my word, it's been a while. And I can't believe Darren don't know that Barry Salmon. Like, seriously, Darren? Seriously.
You know what? You know what?
Darren.
You know what? Honestly, I can't remember even hearing that one. It must been a long time song or something, or maybe it's a new one. So it can't be nothing in the middle, like.
What?
That's Barry Salmon singing
That
love
is
songs.
an old classic, a whole classic. Oh,
But I don't
love
know
that
what.
one.
Maybe I'm getting
So
older.
if
I don't know.
But I am going to want you guys to stick around because tonight is about Darren, Heath, and Billy Boy's night tonight. So if you're not familiar with Billy Boy's songs, you're going to be hearing them tonight. I'm sure Billy Boy has some songs that I don't have, but he can still send them to me since he's here so we can go and play them. And I want to start this one. Before you go, caller, listen to this one from Billy Boy. It's called Change This World.
In life, going through this crazy world, sometimes we can move mountains if we only have someone who believes in you. It is a concrete jungle world out there. Not everyone is gonna care. Out there, people been fighting for survival.
I wanted you to hear how that one started right there because that song right there is as real as it gets right now. Billy Boy, this song is called Change This World. So what we're going to be doing tonight, we're going to be going between Billy Boy and Darren Heath because the author is here and the singer is here. So we're going to be mixing it up tonight. So that one right there is called Change This World because that's what we need right now. Right, Billy Boy?
Very much so. Very, very emotional song. Not to mention the kind of a climate that we're into right now. And it's not the cold, but it is what it is.
All right, caller, thank you so much. So we'll keep on listening, all right?
Thank you, Karen.
I will.
All right.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye. All right. His name is Billy Boy.
In life, going through this crazy world, sometimes we can move mountains if we only have someone who believes in you. It is a concrete jungle world out there. Not everyone is gonna care. Out there, people been fighting for survival. Out there, this is a war will never end. Out there, people fighting for diamond, rushing for gold. People losing their souls. If you just believe in me, then just your smile for a while can help me change this world. Change this world.
All right, we're going to have to change this world, says Billy Boy. Billy Boy has some songs out there that I really like, we're going to be playing some tonight. He has a song, it's called Sweet Thing. You know how much I love that song. Later on, you can listen for that one. So, back to you, Mr. Arthur. Darren, tell us about growing up and living in the UK. How did that influence your writing? Did you write from a Jamaican perspective or more UK-based?
I think it's a bit of both, really.
Yeah?
It's a bit of both because past and present experience has helped to wrote this story along the way.
Yeah.
So,
are there any personal? You talk about the whole storytelling thing.
Yes.
Are there any personal experiences that shaped your storytelling? You can go back to St. Catherine and draw something and put it to you. Right, Billy Boy?
I want to say something.
Yeah.
Well, as a little brother of his growing up,
Yeah.
several times I was entertained by you used to go to church, right? And he used to be the writer for a lot of those plays that they play. Yes, so he's an actor.
Yeah.
And yes.
But you are also an actor too.
Yeah, but he was first.
Oh, he was first.
Yeah, he was. He's a natural comedian.
And that's
All right, I remember. For those who, right, in London, we used to have this college called London Computer Training Academy. If anyone is listening, will remember that I wrote one of the play that we did there, and I can tell you that goes down in such a way that it have all the principal laughing even 20 years later. I can tell you that. Yeah.
So you, when you were in Jamaica now, so you both used to write plays and stuff for church?
No,
I used to do a lot of that for churches as well as other organizations.
Ah, really?
And I did the same when I come to England.
Ah.
So it was always a part of me.
So when you went to England, though, you did not go get any from a training in that? You just...
Yeah, well, in different establishments, you gather new inspiration, new skills, new knowledge. So we imparted that together and continue to develop on that.
All right. Okay, so that's what we're talking about. His name is Darren Heath. And Darren, as we're talking right now, I want to know where we can get your books and all of that and so on. Where can we get your books? And I'm looking at this book. It's called Alexander...
That's book 2. That's
Salvador. So what's the first one?
This is book 1 here. Book
All
1.
right. So, because just looking at the books, I can tell it looks like some sci-fi thing. So for everyone looking on, so this one is called Alexander Salvador and the Discovery of the Terminates.
Yes.
And then the second one, the follow-up from that, is called Alexander Salvador and the Fight for Freedom. Yeah. All right. So as a black man, writing a book like this, I don't understand where you drew your inspiration from. Let me just turn the book and look. Where you drew your inspiration from?
Yeah, inspiration.
All right. Were you a comic person in Jamaica? You used to read a lot of comic books and so on?
No, funny. For some reason, ever since I was like
let me take a wrong drink.
Watching movie and things like that, I'm always been a science fiction person.
Oh, really?
I always like to know how powerful the mind is and where can it takes you. The mind is a powerful thing. Where you sit down there, you can create some wonderful thing. And some of those things, if not all, can turn into something to uplifting, to motivate, and to inspire people. So
you get your inspiration for writing the books. You're driving, you're sleeping, you wake up. Where it comes from?
It's every part of life. Sometimes I'll be sleeping, and I may just get a line or a thought or a message or something, and then I got to get up and write down that little bit that I get.
Yeah.
Or if I'm in some sort of a concentration, doing something, and I'm on that flow, surprisingly, the amount of thing that comes. But if my phone just ring once, I lost it all.
So do you ever get a writer's block?
All the time. You see, well, the first time I actually I didn't even know what it was.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I wasn't researching enough.
Yeah.
I didn't have the right attitude.
Yeah.
I didn't have the right mindset. I didn't know what I'm doing. But it's when I started to talk to other writers who actually publish. For example, one of my endeavorment, I've been to Croatia on a book signing.
Yeah.
And I met up with other authors.
Yes.
And that's when I wrote my first book. These are the second two.
Oh.
My first book was a children's book, right, called The Strange Christmas.
Yeah.
That one is all about the coronavirus and how family lived through the coronavirus.
So you did that one during 2020?
Yes, during that time.
So that's when you started writing?
Yes. So that's when I started to capture all these experience around different families, because at that time I was working along with a lot of families going through this coronavirus, and to see how it impact their family life, how it affect them, people who lost their life, people who lost many things, and people who weren't able to speak to their family or see their family for almost 2 years.
Right.
So I capture all of that as an historical fiction story into this book called The Strange Christmas. So
and that's the children's book.
So that's the children's book.
Oh, because it would have been a strange Christmas, Billy Boy, because it would not be business as usual.
And you know what got me?
Yeah.
When adults, that book meant to be for children.
Yeah.
But adults surprisingly loved the book. They loved it as well. Yeah.
You know, see, I think Mr. Isaac should have a little area over here, right? Oh, the camera's there. Okay, good. So I wish that Mr. Area, you should have a little area when you come, you have artists like this come through. We have things like these in the studio when anybody comes to they can see, don't it? It's very nice.
I will be signing these to you after the show. Certainly, I will be doing that.
Oh, okay, yes. So it's called The Strange Christmas. So for everyone who's watching us right now, Canada, what's up? Want to say much love to everyone in Germany. All right, United States, Jamaica, what's up? So this one is called The Strange Christmas, and it's written by DARREN, HEATH, author. And you know, for me, Billy Boy, you know, for as a singer, do you ever get like writer's block when you're writing your music?
All right, writer's block. You're talking about like when you feel like you can't go anymore.
Can't find the words, can't find the next line.
And of course, that is all about sometimes you're trying too hard, you're pressing too hard sometimes, being too difficult on yourself. Sometimes to get the inspiration, you have to relax. You know, find some time for yourself and nature.
Do you meditate?
Yes. And just like what he said earlier, right? He said that like sometimes he will get his inspiration like in dreams, all right? And if you do not wake up and record or even write it down in time, you will not remember.
You will remember.
You know? And I think on the whole, I think naturally the Warmingtons, not to bring tribal into but I think the Warmington, they are very blessed in terms of like writing.
Yes.
And a lot of other
and the Warmingtons are from a family of teachers.
Yes.
They're from a family of teachers.
I can't tell you, your grandmother, how many beating I get in class. How many I think I'm one of them that get the most beating.
You know, so we had Red Fox here before now. Red Fox was saying the same thing. The amount of beating he got at Brownsall Primary School from Miss Deli.
You know, when I look at it now and I look back at it, I'm thinking that, you know what, some of those things that beating that we get
make you a better person.
It makes you a better person. Because some of the things which we normally like to do, like jump into deep water when we can't swim. I almost drowned when I was a kid. And you know,
Friday.
I almost drowned.
Friday.
I was drowning.
Remember Friday?
And the amount of beating I get when I come home.
Yes.
It's like they never realized I was just almost drowned.
Yeah.
Why would I get so much slap again?
Consequence.
All right, we have to say much love to everyone watching us right now on Instagram, everyone on TikTok, everyone on Mixcloud, everyone on JAIRiE.com. Much love to everyone on Facebook Live, Veronica Smikle, everyone checking in right now, everyone over there on where is it again? Mixcloud, tune in everywhere. It's a global thing going on right now on the world map. I want to say, and Billy Boy, you just lost one of your icons. We know how much you love Jimmy Cliff.
Mm-hmm. Of course. And it's just to know that he has done his work. And even though it's a bitter pill to swallow sometimes, you know, he has done his work. And, you know, his music will never die. And so, you know, he will never die, of course. Spiritually, he will never die because it's influence. And that's, you see, when it comes down to entertainment, and, you know, entertainment is totally different from being really an artist. Because really and truly, you see, a real artist is your music's supposed to live on. There's something about your music that's supposed to inspire people in a good way.
Yeah.
And when your music inspires people, first of all, not everybody's gonna like your songs, and that's all right. But your music should be able to inspire. At least some of your music should be able to inspire people of a lifetime that you can draw for it.
Yes.
For support.
Yes. Absolutely. Yes. And one of the things that I like to do, like for example, when I play an artist song, so for example your songs, I like to show the growth. I like to play songs when you just started out and where you're at. Because you know, over time you grow. Even when you started writing your song, your book, you started off with a book that was kind of easier to write.
Yes.
You wrote about the strange Christmas.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And somebody said, you ever write children's book? Then you came up with the sci-fi. You started fiction. Crazy.
You grows.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
All right?
And I would like to say something important.
Oh, I want to say much love to Jabi, Angel, Nepal, Tony. Much love to everyone checking in right now on JAIRiE. I tell you, there's so many monitors in here. I've been turning left, right, and center to catch up with everybody.
It's Facebook a wonderful studio.
Michael, I love it. Everybody on Facebook, I can't catch everybody. World Map, Mixcloud, JAIRiE. I'm going left, right, and center to see everybody here who's watching Darren, Heath, and Billy Boy, the Jamaican cowboy. And I have to give a big shout out to Mommy Cherry right now, because right now it should be a proud moment. Look and see your sons.
Yeah.
It is a proud moment.
She's proud. Yeah.
It's a proud moment.
Still give you a lot of trouble, you know.
That's all right.
As if we are still down here.
It's still a proud moment.
Yeah.
But you know, so Darren, for you as an author, what comes first for you, the message or the story?
Usually the message comes first, and then the story will develop around the message. But normally you get that idea first, you get that inspiration, you get that message first. And then you broaden your horizon and continue to focus on that, and so many wonderful things comes after.
So how do you balance the balance entertainment with inspiration in your books?
I focus on like the fun, the character, while naturally waving in the meaning. So keep it fun, keep it engaging, keep it exciting.
But of course, you know, as an author, sometimes, you know, Billy Boy, you know, when you write your songs, right, you have your chorus that you do over, and it be very catchy, and you sing the chorus, and most times you can vibe to the chorus because you know the chorus first before you know the verses. So for him as an author, I want to find out, you know, what themes do you find yourself returning to again and again and again? 'Cause you always want to go back to somewhere you feel comfortable, you know.
Yes. Because going through, you see, when writing a book and you're playing all the character at the same time, and the message that you're putting out there at the same time, it gives hope, resilience, kindness, self-belief, and equally important, equality.
Yes.
All of that at the same time coming through the books.
Right. And for you as an actor, an author, and Billy Boy also as an actor, where you have to do the screenplays and read the things, and it have to resonate with you, where you have to come, and it's kind of different when you are as an actor, because you have to memorize your lines and make sure you get the line. You may mess up here and there, but for you as an author, it has to be coming from somewhere deep, because with the acting, it's just reading a screenplay with somebody give you already. Just learn it and say it. But for the author, no, you are going to write what they're going to come back and say to you and make it make sense. It has to resonate, right? Have to resonate.
Yes,
all right, but I want to play your song. I'm telling you, today is Billy Boy and Darren Heath night. Billy Boy, I don't have a lot of the new songs, but I want to play what I have.
I gotta say, you look just one here.
Anyway,
older than me.
You can take it.
Okay, all right.
They call the young years. That's all right.
Well, you know, it's a nice feeling when you can see brothers can sit like this. You know, many brothers today are at odds with each other.
That's true.
Yes, and me, and it's just a blessing.
That's true.
Just a blessing.
That's true.
I met even want to tell people say I'm cousins too.
Well, you know what? You know what? It's there.
You can't change it. We can't change. We're a family, and we just
blood
can't
of our
change.
blood and bone of our bone. Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, before you even go to the music,
yeah.
Right? One thing I want to say about is first of all, I come here directly tonight to support him.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? I'm trying to get this thing up. Yes, I come directly to support him.
Yes.
I really do appreciate that.
And it's just that it is necessary in these times.
Yes.
Because a lot of people, all they want to do is the phone and the gadgets. And this is like bringing people back to readability.
Back to basics.
You understand? Because really and truly, all right. For example, I noticed with myself. First of all, I am a trained classroom teacher from the Michael Teachers College.
Oh, I forget, so you're a teacher. Oh,
Yeah,
you see, I'm talking about a family of teachers.
And there are times when I take up stuff, and I feel like when I'm trying, like I'm reading and trying and helping my kids do homework, like I'm almost like buck on certain words. I said, wow, and it's practice.
Yes.
So we get so used to the non-contact with written words.
Yes, it's true.
And just a FaceTime or this or a text and sometimes a text, you know. So this is like bringing people back to reading.
Yes.
You understand? And I tell you this, when you just by reading a book, a story from a book, your imagination will run wild.
Yes.
It's like you're creating pictures in your own. It's good for the mind.
Yes.
So this, of course, I endorse this, and it's a very in these times. This is a godly work.
Yeah, because these days, because even with the Gen Zs and so, is what you see before you. The attention span is so short. The brain cells are practically going dead. So when you, as an author, we can put pen to paper and any plans to go do an audio book or no?
Yes, I have plans to do that, and I'm working with the publisher to do that. But also might just contemplate doing it myself. So I'm checking in to see which one I get the most out of.
And you're based in London?
I lived in Birmingham, but everything is based in London.
And the reason why I say that is that my girlfriend, she's actually in New York. She was in London last week for a book signing.
All right.
And I'm going to try and connect you together.
Amazing.
It was very, very good. I'm talking about Sharon Gordon.
That's amazing. I wouldn't mind.
She was there in London, and the response was so good, especially in the Black and Caribbean communities. Very, very good over there.
Because a lot of people may say physical book is the thing of the past.
Yes.
But for some people that may be so, but for the majority of people who hold a physical book and read that, the feeling you get from that is not like just skipping away on an iPad. That's totally different.
Okay. All right. So we're talking about. So I am curious to know some more about this book writing here, Billy, Darren. So how do motivational quotes fit into your overall creative process? Because I know you also do a lot of like some positive quotes and so you put those, it doesn't right?
Yeah, because
I don't think it's positive quotes. What's the word?
Inspirational
quotes. Yes.
Quotes help to capture the heart, of a message in a simple way, in a powerful way. For example, I'm just going to take up one of these, any one of these. Just for example, just a simple one, Right. And this simple one here, it said, let us prepare them to prepare themselves for life's journey ahead. Now, the generation that we are looking at today, sometimes we that have the ability, the skills, and some people will say they know how, it is always best to help them to prepare themselves for life's journey ahead. Sometimes the younger generation, they don't know what they're about to face when they're moving from teenager to adulthood, the responsibility that they're going to be walking into.
Yes.
So it helps sometimes to help to prepare them, to prepare themselves for life journey ahead. That happened through music, that happened through books, that happened through any form of guidance or counseling, so in many different ways.
So I am looking at, and do you sell these as well?
Yes, I sell them as well, but currently my website going to be out soon, but I'm selling them like in offices, door to door, and in other events.
Billy Boy, I am here, Tony, Mr. Isaacs, I am here and I'm looking at how people can think outside of the box, right? Look, see, it has the way for it to stand. It has a stand, has a thing. Just some. You put on your desk at work.
Yes.
Something to motivate you, inspire you. It's just this is amazing.
There is one. I'm not gonna. There is one.
No, that's okay.
That I sell a lot of these.
Yeah.
In today's world, it's so much. Let's find it. As I can say, I didn't put them down in no particular order.
Yeah.
So right. This one actually gave me, you know, when I wrote this one, I didn't feel much. But then when I sell this one, the first time I get a feedback from this, I went to the post office and I says, I need to know how much it's gonna cost me with the weight to post this abroad into foreign countries from England.
Right.
And the lady took it and looked at it and says, oh, that is so lovely. I feel so touched. That is exactly what is happening. You know how many young people who unalive themselves because of the pressure on social media, because they want to fit in, because they want to be a part. So that's when I realized that this inspiration quote comes from somewhere when I get it. And it says, the page of happiness, beauty, value, and confidence in your life story shouldn't be defined by society, the media, or others. It should only ever be defined by yourself.
By yourself.
Yeah,
this is inspiring.
That's now you have to be selfish.
So you don't have to be a social media person.
I mean, you don't have to follow the norm.
You don't have to fit in. You just be yourself.
Yep.
Be yourself.
So let me read it again. I want to say much love to Althea Hewitt, saying much love to you as well, and Veronica Smith was shouting you guys out. Althea Hewitt. All right. The pages, it says, it's your choice to make.
Yes.
The pages of happiness, beauty, values, and confidence in your life story shouldn't be defined by society, media, or others. It should only ever be defined by yourself. Billy Boy, we take this and you look at this. And I'm going to tell you over here at JAIRiE Radio, what we do, we promote black business. We promote, you're a young author. We promote the author. We promote our art. We promote our artists. This right here, business venture. And I want you to know that these things are going to be available. They're available for sale if you want them. If you can't reach Darren, you can reach me. I can get in touch with him for you. And these make great gifts. Valentine's is coming up. It's great gifts. And it's a gift you can give for Father's Day, Mother's Day, for kids that are graduating from school in June. It's amazing.
Yeah, because we're living in a time where people love to put people down.
Yes.
People try to fit in because they don't feel important. And I'm here to say, you know, no one is better than anyone. No one is more important than anyone. And no one shouldn't let you feel less important than they or themselves.
And that's why sometimes we just get caught up in the situation, right? We get caught up. Billy Boy says, I get caught up.
I love the way you play.
Though it was never my intention, life destination had a different plan for me. I tried my best to do the right, stay from the wrong, still get caught up in the middle of the ghetto. I am caught up into the middle of my game. I strayed away, so far away from the right. Right now I cannot find my way back home.
Miss Delight.
And I don't wanna die into this movie. I don't wanna die into this show we call life. Because life don't often give a second chance. Yet still I'm caught up in the middle of the ghetto. I am caught up into the middle of my game. I get caught up in the middle of the jungle. I am caught up.
And Billy Boy, you realize how some of these songs that you write is like you got some divine inspiration, because the songs that you write, is as real as it gets right now. Everything that you wrote, some of those songs that you wrote, it is just being manifested right now.
It's coming true, unfortunately.
It is unfortunate, but it's true.
You know what? I remember something about you, Sherry. I don't know if you remember. when I was much younger, my sister Charmaine, and when they didn't want me to know what they were talking about,
Charmaine and I were very close.
Now he's
gonna talk about business.
French. They could speak in French or Spanish. What was it?
They call it gypsy.
Gypsy. And I'm telling you, I couldn't understand a thing. It was like, it must have been French or Spanish.
Gypsy.
Yeah.
It's like I'm saying, what are you doing? Walla pat a la par, yulupu, dulupu, yulipina, whatever. You know what?
You're not supposed
I would have loved
to
to learn that. I would have loved to learn that. I would have loved to learn that. I love to learn that.
Businessman.
No, you are so talented. No.
Next time,
always have
probably
been.
those days we have a little boyfriend and your little brother will come behind you. You don't want to hear what else, don't it?
But they look after me. I gotta say, they look after me. They treat me very, very good. They look after me. And that was the only thing I could always remember.
It's gypsy.
Yeah.
We call it gypsy, man. You don't want to know what you're talking about. And also, Ricky One Strand out of Chicago is saying good hello to you guys. Miss Delight is saying good night to you. She's saying that she is loving this song. Damian Young, Miss Delight is saying she's loving that song right now. The song is called I Get Caught Up, and it's by an author. His name is Billy Boy. I Get Caught Up. Billy Boy, tell us about the song.
Say again? Yes. So it's Billy Boy, the Jamaican cowboy, and the song is called I Get Caught Up. Produced by Ed Robinson.
Oh, Ed Robinson.
Yes, man, Ed Robinson, man.
Nice.
All I took to the studio was my guitar. And Ed Robinson recorded it. And that rhythm, that beautiful rhythm that you hear.
Yes.
And also there's a European guy who knows nothing about reggae. Well, they are acquainted to reggae anyway. But you see, music has no language anyway. So he is the saxophonist that you heard in the background. A wonderful job. Yeah. Wonderful project. So this song is all about a young man, or maybe a person trying to do his best, staying away from problem for some reason. It reached a point of which problem found him, and he reacted, and the world judged him for the one bad that he did, but didn't remember the good that he used to be before. And that's what life is all about sometimes.
All right. And Billy Boy, the Jamaican cowboy, has some nice songs out there. Always writing, still putting out music. I know about 12 days ago he put out a song called Hush.
Yes.
I
really need to talk about that. It's after the hurricane, and that song is meant for Jamaica. It's called Hush Jamaica. And I was just, I was on an autopilot, watching to see what's happening. I couldn't believe. I was in disbelief. Do you understand? And of course, I did my part to help what I can help and who I can help. But I remember I was going to this store, and emotion came over me, all over, thinking about Jamaica. Yeah. And I called my wife and said, hey, you know that this song is coming to me. I don't know how to put it and how to do it, but this song is coming to me and it's having me all emotional. Tears actually literally coming down my eyes as I'm thinking about the words as I'm driving. And she said, hey, guess what? Now settle down, think about it, and we'll look at it, and the very next day, I just went to the studio.
So who produced it?
Actually, it's by me.
You produced yourself?
Yes.
You wrote and produced yourself?
Yes.
And you just sang from
I didn't wait on anybody. I just put it out because it's for Jamaica. And whatever it is that come from that song, it's gonna be put back straight into the system of Jamaica.
Hush.
To the right people.
Hush Jamaica. Hush. Did you have anybody who was actually directly affected with the storm or no?
Not that I know of. Not that I know of.
'Cause it didn't touch your side of the island so much.
It didn't touch my side of the island, but the fact that it touched Jamaica, it touched me too.
It touched you too. All right. I wanna see if I can find this song because I heard the other day. It's called Hush Jamaica.
Yes. And it's on our platform.
Yes. Yes.
Jamaica. Hush, 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 Jamaica. Hush, 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 Jamaica. Hush, 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 Jamaica. We are the land of wood and water. There is no river we can cross it anytime. Out of so many, one people we are. There ain't no mountain we can't climb. Together as one, we must unite. Yeah. No man is an island, and no man stands alone. Let's join together, and Jamaica will smile once again. No cry, Jamaica. Everything will be fine again. Jamaica, you'll be JAIRiE once again. Hush, 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 Jamaica.
Hush, 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 Jamaica. Why? Because everything is gonna be fine, says Billy Boy. And Billy Boy said whatever he makes from this proceeds will go to people who are hurted in Jamaica. Thank you, Billy Boy. Thank you. Good song. Hush. You hear that, Mr. Isaacs? Yeah. Hush, Mr. Isaacs.
Very
Hush.
Nice, very nice, very nice, very nice. I like it.
Hush.
I like it. Very nice.
All right, people. Once again, if you just joined us, we're talking to an author out of the UK. His name is DARREN Heath. We're also talking to Billy Boy, the Jamaican cowboy. And that song I just played is by Billy Boy. It's called Hush Jamaica. All right, and that's really going towards what's happening in Jamaica after Hurricane Melissa. He felt compelled to write about that song, and that's where the inspiration came from. Anything else you want to say about the song?
Well, actually, you literally said it all. It's a very emotional, the first song that got me so emotional, literal tears came down my eyes and I didn't know why. I'm sure that people passing, me driving, going where I'm going, and happen to see me say, hey, why is this guy crying? I didn't even know. It's like those tears. While the words coming to me, I didn't know that things could happen like that.
Wow.
But that's what happened, and I put together.
Hush Jamaica.
Well, music can hit you in so many ways, and
Yes.
you don't know the reaction that's going to happen when it's hit you,
Right. All right, I'm trying to find the phone number. All right, once again, we're talking to Billy Boy, the Jamaican cowboy, and DARREN Heath, author out of the UK. All right. My bad. Also want to remind you that you can call us live in studio here at 718-785-5760, 718-785-5760. If you happen to be on WhatsApp, you can call us at 347-688-3106, 347-688-3106. All right, now for the author. DARREN, can you tell me what really attracts you to fiction and science fiction as a genre?
See, I like big ideas and imagination. And fiction and sci-fi always allows big ideas to be explored in exciting way. And when you capture all those adventures, no telling to what will happen next.
So how do you make complex ideas relatable to children and teenagers? Before I even ask you the question, Billy boy, you have to make sure so your son read this, you know.
Of course. They had a book.
Yeah,
Christmas.
Yeah, I know they have. Yeah, they should have one. Yeah.
All right. So how do you make complex ideas relatable for children and teenagers?
You see, kind of simplify that to the concept to everyday life in the characters, the dialogue and the adventures, where everyone can see themselves in the story.
But when you're writing these stories, though, how do you? What are some of the challenges writing for different age groups? Because if you write this book, you make it relatable for the different age groups.
Yeah, each age group need like a different tone, a different language, a different pace, a different adventure, a different excitement, a different awareness. So, they all need that. For example, a teenager wouldn't look so much at the aspect of a book that talk about responsibility, but they will look more into the bit that talk about exploration and adventure.
There you have it. So if you're wondering who and which age groups he writes for, he tried to make it relatable to various age, because you have adults, like you said when you wrote that children's book, you have adults who are children at heart. They take this and it can be a bedtime story for your kids
because they could relate to it, they could see themselves into it, they could associate with the characters.
Because these books that you're writing right here, the sci-fi, but is sci-fi?
Yes.
All right. So my son, when my son was younger, he used to be in those Japanese books called Naruto. Naruto, they read from back to front. That's what the books were. Wow. And they would have all the series so to read those books, you have to read from the back towards the front.
That's amazing.
Now, Japanese, yeah.
That takes some serious concentration to reading from back to front. Sometimes for some people,
Caller, good evening, you're live.
Yeah, hello, good evening.
They're hearing you.
Oh, respect. Good evening to you.
Yeah, good evening. Yes. My call is for the man on the left. The man on the left. Me have a question for him.
Right, okay, right.
Let me see. I don't know if that's my right or your left. I don't know.
Pose the question. Let's hear it. If I can't answer it, then he's better be able to answer that question.
Yeah, what's the question? Yes, my question is a question. Now, I'm not going to say who it is just yet. But if I bring up something, you probably know who it is.
I have some idea.
Okay. So the other day, we sat down at a restaurant and we was talking and we had a good time and we had a special meal. I don't know if you remember this.
I certainly do.
Just the other day.
I certainly do.
Okay.
In fact, it was an amazing meal.
Yeah.
I just heard that you was on the radio, so I just wanted to say, what's up? How's everything?
Oh,
and someone else wants to say something.
Thank you so much for phoning in.
Yes.
You know what? I would like to go back to that place again before I leave United States. So when I get back to England, I can tell them that place was an amazing place. The food was good. I love it.
Where was that?
American food.
The pantry.
The pantry.
Pantry? Where's that?
Rockville Center.
It was like off the Merrick, something like that.
No, Rockville Center.
Rockville Center.
Oh, Rockville Center.
Okay. What do I know? I'm coming from England. I don't know the place. I don't know this place here. But
nice.
So I have a question. One for O'Neill and one for Darren. The question I have, like in this climate where the color of your skin has become, it's like the world somehow wants you to feel as if the color of your skin is what defines you and make you less than. Do you see yourself writing a book in the near future to help us as black people, especially the black women, to recognize the strength in being a proud black woman in the society where, for example, we are the people who carries, we have the power, we're filled of that strength. And I believe that's where the fear comes in for the other people. How can we get to can you put that in writing where we can buy these books and just read among ourselves and empower ourselves and just to remind ourselves of who we really are, where we're coming from and where we need to go as a unit, togetherness.
All right. Before I answer that question, I'm going to read one of my quotation. You haven't had a chance to see any of these quotations because I only take them out the envelope today, bring them here at the studio. And funny that you say that. But before I read that, I'm going to say to you that there's a lot of books already out there, but what's not happening, we haven't got enough agency to push these books around so everybody can see them. But books already out there demonstrating and illustrating and emphasizing what you're already talking about. But we haven't got the managing structure and the marketing and the company structure to push these around the world. I am thinking about something like that on a different level, and I'm in research at the moment doing something like that. But before I do that, I am going to read this, one of my quotation to you, and then this is where we're going to need to start from. This is one of the points where we're going to need to start from. This awareness and this consciousness. Okay. I wrote this 11/12/2023. Okay? That's the 12th of November 2023. So, and now we're in 2026. Okay? It said, just because a plant does not bear fruit doesn't mean it isn't important. All plants give oxygen while some provide food, clothing, medicine, and shelter. They may be different, but they are all equally important. When we started to see every one of us as equally important, when we started to love each other as we love ourselves, when we started to give everyone the same equal opportunity, then these kind of changes will start to take place. When we started to put away greed and selfishness and started to think in the mindset that if this is good for me, it may be good for you. If I would like this, then maybe you would like that. So when we have that equality, that love, and that awareness that you're not better than me, I'm not better than you, I am equally supposed to, entitled to the same opportunity as you are, then that's where the change will take place. I'll let JAIRiE have a look at this psychological.
Oh, right.
And now, you calling, that is exactly what that is saying.
That's what the
Not
caller is
because
saying.
we're all different and moving different things, we're all the same, equally important. And that's the emphasis that we need.
So
to
basically you're saying that there's so many books already written out there about black people.
But it's not been pushed
But it's
around.
not being pushed away. They're not getting the push and the promotions that they
The promotion is not there
should.
for it. So more organization need to rise up. And now looking into local author, looking into international or global author, picked up their work and helped to promote what is going on. Sometimes it's not all about the money, but it should be about the positive message that we're trying to put out there for individual.
Yes, that's what we're talking about. So the caller, what he's saying then is that like he won't write a book.
I am in the process of researching on that exact topic. But it's gonna go into a lot of sociological factor and political factor. It's gonna go into all of those technological factors as well to explain, to first bring the awareness and first to give the knowledge, and then we can come to some understanding as to why. Sometimes we can't start from the question. We need to start from the answers that we're seeing now and work ourselves
and work your way back
to the question.
So caller, answer the question?
Yes, and I have a follow-up question. No, for the singer, I just need to know, for over the centuries, to have people like Bob Marley and so on. And so when they wrote songs, the songs had messages. We mentioned that before. This is also, to me, a perfect storm for such a song for someone to develop another song, something that is gonna get us thinking of ourselves again, where we can find ourselves bonding, looking at ourselves the way we ought to see ourselves, and not how another, I wouldn't say race, because it's one race, it's a human race, but another ethnicity see us, but see ourselves the way we really are, the way God sees us as important. And so I feel like we let people define us, and we are not united the way we should be. And as a result of that, people get to come in and push their own ideas on us, and we forget who we really are. And I think we're losing ourselves as a people. And in my opinion, we are one of the most powerful people on earth, the black people. I'm sorry, but that's also how I feel. And I feel like we are losing ourselves listening to the noise around us.
Can I just correct it here before you go on? I think in every race we do have people who have that ability to be very great in many things. But what it does sometimes, the emphasis sometimes only highlights some and not the others. But I really believe that we're all capable of achieving the same thing.
And yes, of course, as I will pick up from where Darren left off in answering you, because of course, I will start off by saying that from creation coming up until now, we always win some, and we always lose some, and we always have the indifference. So at the end of the day, just like this old proverb, you can bring a donkey to the water, but you can't force a donkey to drink it. Right? So after all is said and done, it's really necessary for you to, as you say, home should be the first level of socialization where you teach your kids the value. And the problem is that sometimes good parents teach the children good values, but the children did not accept it. And also, you have to understand that a lot of idiots, sorry about my language, but a lot of idiots have kids because the cycle of life goes on. And they will teach your kids not necessarily the right things, but the bad things. And there's an ad coming up. It's like a struggle between good and evil. But after all is said and done, you have to shine your own light and clear your own pathway. What I mean by that, whoever within your jurisdiction, teach them if they want to learn. And not only that, live the life so that they can see and want to follow and share the good things, the good message, up with a friend. And of course, I'm talking about the whole aspect of us as a people. Sometimes we do not accept the right things and we go towards the wrong things. But sometimes we can't even give up on people. We have to continue to preach and hope that somebody will listen. Because of course, the cycle of life will go on and we really wish well and mean well for our people. So us have to be our own individual, clearing our own individual party. Like, for example, I do it with my music. First of all, I start from my family. And I extend to the world with my music and my good inspiration. And whoever I meet at my work or on the road or friends, I try to reinforce goodness. And,
all right.
After all is said and done, I've done my best.
All right. Thank you so much. Caller, that answer the question?
Well said.
Thank you so much, and thanks for calling in.
Thank you.
Have a blessed night. All right, people, want to say much love to everyone in Europe right now, United States. Want to say much love to everyone watching us in Germany, everyone in Canada, everyone in Africa. What's up? It's all about our author. His name is DARREN Heath, and also a Jamaican brother. His name is Billy Boy, the Jamaican cowboy. And we are... And we are live here at JAIRiE Radio Studios in Queens, New York. Also, I say much love to Mr. Derek Warmington. The reason why I'm saying that, I'd like to talk about people who are doing different things in the community, because what we do, we are a Black-owned, community-based radio station. We try to showcase our Black community-owned businesses, our Black people, or minorities, I shouldn't say Black, minorities who are making a difference in their community. So shout out to everyone who is making a difference right now. Also want to say much love again to everyone watching us right now on Mixcloud, Facebook Live, everyone on TikTok, everyone checking in right now. The books from Mr. DARREN Heath. All right. Right now we have 2 books. We have part 1 and part 2. It's called Alexander Salvador and the Fight for Freedom, and that was book number 2. And book number 1 was Alexander Salvador and the Discovery of Determinate, right?
Yep.
So I'm curious to find out from you, Arthur, how do you keep young readers engaged in today's digital era?
Yeah, into the digital area now. Digital area now these days, as I says, if we are author and we are not able to understand the aspect of social media, then we're going to need to learn.
Yeah.
So to get them and to get young people engaged, you have to be, which I'm not very good at. I got to say, I'm not very good at that. But we need to be on social media. We need the message out there. We need the books out there. We need to have available, sales streaming platform where the book can become easily accessible,
right?
And in all different formats,
right,
for they to read and enjoy it, and also areas where they can give feedback to the author.
Right. And it's almost time for us to say goodbye to the author over here, but we're going to go into the podcast room so we can do a more intimate chit-chat in the podcast room. But before we do that, though, I want to find out from you, how do you see your stories? Do you see your stories as a reflection of the future or lessons for the present?
Yeah, I see it as a reflection.
Yeah?
As a reflection. As I says, in every life story, you have to have a self-reflection.
Yeah.
And a reflection is always going to be there, as a life lesson today, while imagine a better future ahead of you.
All right. And don't forget, you can call live in studio here at 718-785-5760, 718-785-5760. If you want to speak to the author, his name is DARREN Heath, based in the UK, or you can also call and chat to Billy Boy, our very own New York-based Billy Boy, the Jamaican cowboy. You can also call us live on WhatsApp at 347-688-3106. All right, people, before I go over to the podcast room, I want to play a beautiful song for you from Mr. Billy Boy. And the song is called Sweet Thing. Billy Boy, where you find the inspiration for your songs?
Well, actually,
before you even tell me, people, if you are just checking in, for me, it is such a pleasure when I look and I see 2 nice gentlemen sitting here, brothers, making a difference in their community. You can imagine how the parents proud of them.
Yes.
Can you imagine how proud these parents must be? You grow your kids and your kids can come and be an example, be mentors to other kids. It is an absolute pleasure to see you guys here today. So, Billy Boy, back to your inspiration for your songs.
Of course, first I have to big up Dr. David Sisko. And he was the one who actually created the whole inspiration of this song. And he called me in the studio and said, Billy, I have something that we have to discuss. And I said, okay. When I went there, he had already made the rhythm already.
Yeah.
And he said, me and you will sit down and write this song. I said, wow. All right. I said, split the rhythm, and we're gonna free flow.
What's his name again?
David Cisco.
David, isn't he like was he a producer?
Yes, he produced 2 EPs for me. Dr. David Cisco.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Very nice.
Yeah.
This song is called Sweet Thing by Billy Boy of a Jamaican Cowboy. This one you need to add to your collection. What's up, Facebook Live? All right, TikTok.
Amazing.
Jamaican cowboy. It is a good thing in all shape and form. Once you touch, you don't wanna go back. Kiss like this, you don't wanna resist. Taste like this won't leave your mind. Sweet thing, you're my very first everything. Sweet thing, with the smile that you bring. Sweet thing, you feel like summer falling in the spring. I'm dreaming, 'cause you're my sweetest thing. You got the sweetest wine, there is no boy can find. Oh yes, you heal my body and you calm my mind. Never ever felt a feel like this before. Sweet thing, you're my very first everything. Sweet thing, with the smile that you bring. Sweet thing, you feel like summer falling in the spring. I'm dreaming, 'cause you're my sweetest thing.
All right, it's called Sweet Thing by Billy Boy, the Jamaican Cowboy. And today I don't think I want to put Billy Boy on the spot unless he wanted to be. But if Billy Boy ever do the cover of, if he does the cover of that Jimmy Cliff song for you.
Which one is that again?
I don't remember the name of the song.
Harder They Come?
Harder They Come, I'm telling you.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, let's go. And then after this, we're going to go into the podcast room for an...
No, I'm not gonna sing it now.
Oh, okay. All right. So, okay. So, Billy Boy is saying, look out for that coming soon.
Right.
So, what we're going to be going into the podcast room for a more intimate conversation because we're talking to author and we're talking about books and we want to break it out because we want to break up this interview so he can have something to share on his social media platform, which is not as long as this. So, we're going to... Right. But before I do that, I want to give you the opportunity. Well, first of all, I want to say much love to everyone in Germany. We get a lot of love from the Germans. So before I do, I want you to say thank you to everyone who checked in tonight, everyone on Mixcloud, everyone on YouTube, everyone on JAIRiE.com, everyone on Facebook Live. We're going to give the author an opportunity to say whatever he wants to say to you tonight before we go next door.
Good evening again, and I would like to say to you, thank you all for listening. I do appreciate it. And JAIRiE, I want to say a big thank you to you. Mr. Engineer, I want to say a big thank you to you. I want to say that if you're out there and you're thinking of writing a story, and you may be saying to yourself, but I'm not an A-class English student. I'm not very good in writing. See, when it comes to story and pen to paper, you don't have to be the very best at English. I was a maths teacher. I'm not the very best at English. But I can tell you that determination and hard work always bring success. And once you put that first line down, you would be surprised to see what flows after. So all I can say to you, if you're thinking of doing it, just start to put the first line down, and I can guarantee you that something else will come. Another line will come, and another line will come, and then you're well on your way. So don't give up. Continue.
That's what we're talking about. Thank you so much for the encouragement. Thank you for those people out there who has the ideas, who want to write the book and don't know where to start, Darren just told you how to do it. All right, we're going to say goodbye to you all over here, but we're going to be in the podcast room for a quick, intimate chit-chat with Darren Heath and Mr. Billy Boy, the Jamaican cowboy. Catch you on the next go-around, all right? You're live. Yeah, you're live. You're live. And of course, we have the author coming in right now. Was it just? You're coming in right now. We just had a little chit chat with Darren Heath. Darren hails out of the UK, but he's a Jamaican brother, a brother who has stayed true to his roots. He told you before he was a maths teacher, and that he had a passion for playwrights and he had a passion for playwriting and all of that, and he stayed true to himself. He went to the UK, and despite that, he just started writing, and he didn't take much. He just wrote based on what he believed in. So now we want to chat some more, Darren, because I want to talk about your impact and your message. What do you hope readers feel when after finish reading one of your books?
Yeah, when people read the book, in fact, when they just picked it up and looked at it, first I would like them to look at a book. And sometimes you can look at a book, readers out there, and just by the looking of the cover, you're thinking, I don't even want to look at it. But when you look at a book, you're supposed to be feeling that inspiration already.
Yes.
Reading that book, you're supposed to feel hopeful. And within my story, you're also going to feel a level of confidence. And you're going to feel very, very confident in yourself.
Yes. So have you received any feedback from young readers that really touched you?
Yes, a lot of time.
Yeah?
How helpful this story, because like in my second book, which is book 1
yes.
of 2, one of the quotation actually in that book, because funny, the quotation was actually there before the book, and it goes like this. Tomorrow is like, it's like an unknown seed that has been planted, and no one know what it will bring. So that was quite an intertwined in the story of what was going on with the character.
Yes.
And, they need to be having the confidence as to say, okay, today is the day. I'm going to be doing the best I can today. I'm going to be loving myself the best I can today.
So it's more of a motivational, it's inspiring,
it's full with excitement, suspense, motivation. Yes. And to be honest, inside that book as well, there is a small little bit of teenage crush. They gotta want to read that book.
Weren't you just in Washington D.C. promoting the book?
Yes, doing some stuff down there, and I'm trying to do a lot more around the world to get a lot of stuff done.
Can you tell me some of the places you've been to promoting this book? I know you mentioned you were in Croatia.
Yeah, I went to Croatia. I did some stuff in Jamaica as well.
Nice.
I leave a lot of some book there. I've been to Canada once to do a few things.
Yes.
And then I've been to Portugal too.
So what role do you think books play in shaping young minds today?
Books still play a powerful role in shaping values and imagination. And some books you may have a different atmosphere. Mm-hmm. But within my books, it talks a lot about real life value and the expectation of how people supposed to live with each other. For example, a part in my book, we're talking about religion,
yes,
and love should have been the center of all religion. And if that was the case, then we wouldn't have so many denominations fighting against each other.
All right. So my friend.
So many values.
My friend always, Bobby Channel One always talking about spirituality. So, because spirituality encompasses everything. All the different
no
religions,
denomination. No denomination.
So spiritual. So
yes.
Whoever you believe in, whoever you call, whoever you pray to would fall under spirituality.
The awareness of that higher power is totally different from having 10, 20 denomination.
Yeah. So I'm curious. So how important is representation and positive role models in your work?
A positive role model is really needed to mold people these days. If you look at the society that we're living into these days, where you find out that, not having a positive role model yourself, being a positive role model yourself. First, I must go back one step. No one is perfect. I must identify that. No one is perfect. There are times, there are bits about your life which no one maybe not happy with. It could have been better. So I'm not going to say everyone is 100% every time good role model, but having and being a good role model, it plays a significant impact in you as a person and people buying your books out there, because that book is actually a mirror of the person you actually wrote in that book.
All right. So what advice would you give to young people who want to become writers?
The advice I would give to anyone who wants to become a writer is never look at yourself. All right, before I say that, many people, when I was walking around and saying, can you read this for me before I go to the printer? Before I go to the publisher, I want to know, how does this sound? How does this let you feel? What kind of feeling do you get from it? Do you want to read more? Am I the kind of author that let you feel like you want to turn the other page to know what's happening next? And yes, excitedly it was yes. So if you're out there and you're thinking, and some people will say, I always want to write a story. I always thinking of doing that. But they never did, because they think it's a hard thing to do.
Right.
It's not a hard thing to do. All you got to do is make that first step.
All right.
Make that first step by putting down that first line.
First line.
And if you're thinking about editing the story, and you don't need to worry about that. You've got a lot of independent editors out there who are very good, who knows exactly what they're doing, and they can edit that story for you before you get to the publication. And sometimes the publisher themselves have their own editors to edit your story.
Right.
So if you messed up on a couple of words here and there, it's not a problem. That's their job to get it sorted. So if you want to go for it, let nothing stop you from making a start.
Sky's the limit.
Yes.
So I'm curious to know about some of the current and future projects. What projects are you currently working on?
I'm currently researching and writing, looking at book 3. And as the caller says, about books that are talking about a lot more equality and opportunity. I'm diving into some of those research right now to get something out, but that's going to be taking some time because it's a sensitive, heavy topic that has to be done properly.
Right.
Where everyone can actually see the problem and also understand what solution they're going to be to fix that problem.
All right. So people, once again, if you're just joining us, once again, I want to say thank you to everyone who logged on today. Mixcloud, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I want to say much love to you over there on TikTok. See all the comments, see all the hearts going up. His name is Darren Heath. He's an author out of the UK. And we want to say thank you. We are in the podcast room right now. Very intimate conversation. Just kind of break down where he's at. And just want to say, where can people find your books? How can they support your work?
I'm on a lot of platforms. And one thing I can say with Michael Terracin Publishers, they put you on every single book sale platform. All you got to do, if you type any names of the book in, or my name on Google, you'll find that books everywhere. Even here in the United States, you can get it at Walmart.
Right. Oh, wow.
Yeah, you can get it at Walmart. And there's a lot more places you can get it here in the United States.
Nice.
And many other places.
Wow, people, thank you so much.
And Amazon, it's on Amazon, so you can find it on Amazon all the time.
Just
and also eBay. Search my name, Darren Heath.
Heath.
That is DORREN HEATH. Or the easy way around, if you search the book, which is the first one, which is The Strange Christmas, everything will comes up under my name.
All right.
Everything.
All right, finally, Darren, what lasting message would you like to leave with your listeners today?
I would like to say, whatever decision you sitting down going to make here today will always determine your life tomorrow. So if you really want to make a change and an impact, I want you to have that mindset that I just want to try.
Just want to try.
You just want to try.
Just want to try.
That's what I want you to do.
Just have to start.
And I heard someone say before that you can never be a failure if you keep on trying.
If you keep on trying. People, there you have it from the mouth of the author himself. Darren, I want to say thank you so much for joining us tonight on the Sherry S. Chit-Chat Radio Show. Your work is a powerful reminder that stories and words have the ability to inspire, uplift, and shape lives at every age. And to our listeners, if you're looking for meaningful fiction and motivational messages for yourself or the young people in your life, be sure to check out Darren's book and support his journey. This has been another inspiring conversation right here on JAIRE Radio. I am Sherry S., reminding you to stay encouraged, stay inspired, and keep the conversation going. Until next time.
And I just want to say, if you're ever going to be here in the United States and you have your business or your products or your service and you want to get it out there, I would like to say, give Sherry a call.
Sherry S
a call. This is an amazing studio.
Yes.
I've been into many studios, but this one,
yes.
Oh my God, it is lovely. It is lovely. You feel like home. You don't feel pressured. And when I walked in at first, I was a bit nervous, but then when you get to understand that, wow, you feel so relaxed. So please, get to her and publish your business. That's all I can say.
All right. Thank you guys so much. And thank you, TikTok. Everybody's loving you, Darren. Thank you, Mr. Delight. Thank you to Mr. St. Catherine. Thanks to everybody who checked in tonight. My show is Mr. St. Catherine. But his name is Darren Heath.
Thank you so much.
Be sure to catch up. And we're live right here. We say goodbye to our people. Everybody.
Goodbye. Thank you so much. Cheers.
Thank you. Much love.
Sherry.
You on camera.